All right. I know it's a little late. I feel like I might have a couple of I feel like I might have a couple of people that's up with me. So let's see. I don't know. I don't know. My equipment is doing something weird. So let's see. I'm gonna know soon if you guys are gonna get a notification. You guys want to do a little Q, a little. I ain't gonna even call it Q&A anymore because I really just do mini reads. But I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. Okay, yeah, it is working. Okay, so there's my equipment. Let me go ahead and jump in on my phone since my equipment doesn't want to connect the way I would like it to. No, I'm not gonna reset it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to it. All right. I think I already had somebody come in. People are coming in, so y'all coming in a little faster than me. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all coming in. I got you though. Just hold on a second. I just want to make sure that I can see y'all from the chat in my phone since it didn't populate on the computer screen. So just bear with me a second so I can jump in. Let me see though. I know somebody came. I know people came in. Mo, you came in first, and Leslie, you came in second. Okay. And I'm jotting you guys down. I got you jotted down. So let me get on. Let me get on to the get on. Jump on in the chat because it's not showing on the computer, which is okay. It's okay. I can do it from my phone. My phone. I used to work at the. Work in wireless. One of the lines I used to hear. Something's wrong. I worked at a repair shop, and they used to always come in and say, "There's something wrong with my phone. Something's wrong with my phone." So give me a second to jump into my phone. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, and y'all two are the only ones in the chat. Cool. Okay, then that's fine. That just means you have my undivided attention. That could be a very good thing or a very bad thing. But thank y'all. All right. Mo, you are first. So I'm going to do you guys just like I did the Pisces read today, which is pretty much the same as what I've been doing, but I just decided to stop focusing so much on where the positions that the cards lay in and just tell the story and then clarify. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it this evening too, okay? I thank each and every one of y'all. You said you might need to. I could dig it, Leslie. I could dig it. I could dig it. I hope y'all are doing well tonight. I don't know. The first half of this day started off rough. I woke up not feeling well at all, feeling very sick. I had a horrible headache. My body was just like beat down, and something just made me get up. Something said, "Get the fuck up." And once I did, I started to feel better. So all of y'all that's been praying for me and sending me positive vibes, thank you. Give me 1 second. This is my oldest son. Look who decided to finally reach out to their mom at 10:18 at night.
I'm supposed to make calls.
I know you was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you was. Say hi to YouTube. They can't see you. Now they gonna see you now. Say hey to my friends. Those are my real friends, the ones that call and check on me. But I'm live, babe. I'm about to get the start to working. Clearly, you don't support my channel because you would have knew I was live. You're not even subscribed. Clearly, you're not even a subscriber.
I don't have a YouTube account.
You got a YouTube account.
I don't. I've never made a YouTube account.
I don't trust that. I don't believe that whatsoever.
I'm not that into YouTube.
Then you really don't serve me no purpose right now. I have to call you back.
All right, though.
Love you.
Later.
Bye. All right, y'all. Sorry. He hadn't called me today, and I thought he would have, but I knew I forgot. I knew he would have meant to check up on me today. All right. All right, Mo. I'm laying them down for you, and then I'm gonna tell you the story about it. Okay? I wrote a song all about it. Like to hear it go. All right. Damn, I was wrong. How could I have stooped so low? Mo, sorry. I wrote a song all about it. Wanna hear it? Here it go. Oh, this is very interesting. I won't talk about me. Cause I'm gonna. Okay. Underneath the deck, you got played out. So, Mo. Let me tell you how I'm seeing this plain and simply before I bust out the tarot deck and clarify your cards. It looks currently to me like you are in a I could show you better than I could tell you type of mood, with the current energy being photo proof, because this is seeing is believing. This is you showing an MF better than you can tell them, and I know it is because in the your recent past energy is dusted off. That's the energy where I'm going to move forward, right? And I feel like in the recent past you made that decision. You may have even articulated that, but right now you can show them better than you can tell them, and that's for sure. The obstacle is you completely running, avoiding, and turning your back on people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. Okay? I gotta tell you, there's an energy that's definitely tripping on you, and you gotta let him trip, sis. You gotta let him. Underneath the deck, what you're unaware of is moving. Why do I feel like there's an awareness that because you are moving, someone else is going to have to make some sort of move too? And let me tell you, and that played out energy is under the deck. It feels a lot like that Pisces read that I did earlier. Some of it for sure, right? For sure. And I got to tell you something, sis. When you make this move, whatever move you making, it's going to cause a problem for somebody. Yes, there's going to be a family issue when you decide to make that move, sis. There's going to be some infighting in the group, okay? Because it's whatever you are showing people better than you can tell them, what's happening is they know that because whatever move you're making, they got to make a move. Let me get one for the dusted off for the recent past. This is you. I feel like that's what you decided in the recent past. And again, you could have even articulated it. The Hangman and the Three of Cups. I feel like that's mostly like I hung in there for as long as I could. Yep, Four of Pentacles. Listen, I feel like to a certain degree there's an energy shit. I feel like there's an energy here where you held on for as long as you could. Now the Four of Pentacles, it could have been because money was tight, right? It could have been because you got that stubborn kind of love. But the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles makes me know that you hung in there and tolerated as much as you could for as long as you could. I think you may have. I definitely feel like you got the enlightenment of what you were dealing with, as far as third parties, and you decided it was time to move on. And for some reason, I feel like it's some kind of reason why you're not even holding grudges, but there could definitely be an energy trying to hold you back. Let me see what this photo proof is, because this is you showing an MF better than you can tell them, my love, and it looks like that's what you're doing here. The Seven of Cups. Oh, they don't know what you're doing. They're kind of confused. The High Priestess. Yeah. I feel like somebody's seeing what you're doing, but with the Seven of Cups, they still acting like they confused. They see it. I know you see it. Any, many, miny, mo. You know the High Priestess. Yeah. Yeah. This is you letting your actions do the talking, sis. You can show them better than you can tell them. The High Priestess, you letting your actions talk. Yep, the Fool. Your actions say that you're starting over. You're going in a new direction. Now, I don't know who this King of Wands is under here with that Two of Swords, but I saw him. This could definitely be you just taking action, too, and whatever you're doing. You ain't telling. This could definitely be you taking action, but not giving notifications. I ain't got to notify you a shit. Let me see running. Because you are creating an obstacle for somebody because you're turning your back on them. You avoid some shit like Cancer here. The Ten of Cups. See, you don't want to be a part. See, that's why it's going to be a family issue in the near future. You don't want to be a part of this family. Yep, Seven of Wands. Yep. I don't want to be a part of your little group, your family. I don't want to fit in. I don't want to be a part of your happy, what Glenn Close say on Fatal Attraction, you playing happy family. I know y'all sent me some good energy today because I have no idea why I'm okay today. Thank y'all. Yeah, you don't have no desire to be a part of nobody's happy family. No, nicey for you. No, you run from the group. Give me something for tripping on you. I feel like you know that people tripping on you. I also feel like let them. Look, the Queen of Cups, they show Liz. And you're going to let them, the Queen of Cups. I also feel like there's an energy that's matching your energy that's tripping on you that is really good. Like, so, again, this is sometimes, baby, you send me. So there could definitely be an energy that's like loving your energy. Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody gonna love it. I also feel like there's energies that's tripping on you and they could be trying to play on your emotions and vibe with you and collab with you. Give me something for this moving. Justice. Cancerian and Libra energy. A Cancer or Libra could be involved in something, but I do feel like first of all, you're moving in the right direction. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you may not realize this now, but however you're moving, you're making the right decision. You're doing what's karmically right for you. It's going to change your luck and fortune. But I also feel like whatever moves you're making, someone is definitely going to come to the realization when moving to justice. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do. Because I feel like there's going to have to be some moves being made because they're getting karma. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Let's get some for the near future with the family issue, sis. There's going to be some problems between people. It ain't your problem. It ain't, because remember, you avoiding the family. Four of Cups, missed opportunity, discontent, the Star. Yep. Yeah, somebody gonna realize that you might have been the star of the show. There's something here about a missed opportunity. I also feel like they're gonna wish that they had done something differently. Yep, the Nine of Wands. Somebody wishing that would have turned out differently. The Nine of Swords. Oh, these people are going to be stressed the fuck out and hurt and mad and missed an opportunity. Yep. Yeah, yep. And it's because you're moving on. The Chariot. Yep. The World. Yep. The Chariot in the World. It's because you're moving on. When you leave, there's going to be a lot of drama. There's going to be a lot of drama behind you leaving. I also feel like even before you get up out of there's going to be some drama. Just so you know. Mo, I hope I was able to give you some justice. I hope I did you justice. Y'all know I've been praying to God a lot lately. Because this time of year is not easy for me. And I realize this time of year will never be easy for me because my son had passed away. I always called him my Mother's Day gift because his birthday is always the same weekend as Mother's Day. Some years his birthday falls on Mother's Day. So he's always been my Mother's Day baby, May 8th. So May is a hard month for me because his birthday is the 8th. My daughter's birthday is the 22nd. And then this year we had proms and graduations. So it came up, it was very emotional because the last time we did these things, we were all together. And then obviously today, June 4th, is not an easy day for me because this is the anniversary day of him leaving. So the last 6 or 7 weeks ago, I told you guys I've been praying to God, not asking for the things. I'm not asking directly to just give me things. I just ask God to help me with my gift and enhance my gift so that I can do for myself, right? Just enhance my gift and make it stronger, make me more powerful so I'm able to do the very best I can for y'all, which will in turn help me do the very best for myself. And I do in a lot of ways, when I do these cards, I do feel like I've always been close, but I feel like I'm a little closer. So I hope that the reads are resonating and they hitting the spot, and I hope y'all satisfied with the work that I give you guys, because I really do try. Hey, Evita. They're 25, sis. And if you want to watch one, I'm getting ready to do Leslie right now. You could just take a look at what I do, see if you feel like it's worth it. And if you're interested, I will be more than happy to do one for you, okay? The methods of payment that I accept are in the description box on the video. Somebody may be nice enough to also post it for you in the chat. Okay. All right, Leslie. I'm gonna lay him down. I'm gonna do just like I did Mo. I'm gonna lay him down, and then I'm gonna tell the story, and we gonna clarify. Okay. All right, underneath the deck, we got low IQ. So you're smarter than somebody here, Leslie. Let me see. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So, Leslie, here's what's funny, because y'all, you saw, I had a whole conversation with you after. I had a whole conversation with you guys after I did Mo's read, and I shuffled these cards up, and I know I did. So I guess I guess we are in the show me season. I guess this is what these cards are gonna tell me about what's going on with everybody, because I guess we are in a I could show you better than I could tell you season, because Leslie, you got the photo proof right here in the current too. This is I could show you better than I could tell you. This is seeing is believing, right? For sure. It could definitely be the energy of giving somebody your ass to kiss and letting them see that you mean that shit, for sure, because it's seeing is believing. It's the photo proof. It's seeing is believing, right? Now, the thing about this whole situation, Leslie, which I find, I don't say funny, but I'm just going to read it how I see it. In the recent past, there's definitely someone that's been a spiritual hater. This is somebody who hates on your magic, your light, and your power, right? And I feel like currently they see it, right? I don't know. It's seeing is believing. I feel like it's seeing something about you being a real deal. You being of the light. You being of, like, you being magical. You being powerful. It's something that you're showing someone who hated on your ability to be that way in the recent fucking past. The obstacle is bad reputation and prickly person. And I feel like, you know, that's a Capricorn card for me too. You know what? But I don't feel like that's you. I feel like the obstacle is that you are someone who has a good reputation, right? I don't know. It feels like something about you being well respected, and the obstacle is someone may not feel that they have that same level of esteem and respect as you have. And it could literally be a person with a bad reputation, meaning they got a bad habit of doing something or being prickly. Your advice is acting cold. This is the Queen of Swords. So this is about you speaking the truth, and I feel like this is what you're doing. You're speaking the truth no matter how cold and detached and analytical it may sound. I do feel like it's coming from a place of love. It doesn't mean because you speak the truth to anyone that you don't love them or that you don't have a heart, but it is something about you being very direct about what you are saying. You coming up as very much the Queen of Swords, but it's in a way with the acting cold card. It's I have a heart. Right? But the truth is the truth, and I have to speak it, I have to spit it, and I have to give it straight facts, right? Right? Now, someone does feel threatened, intimidated, triggered, and bothered. That same shit that was in that Pisces. I'm telling you, in the recent past, and listen, this spiritual hater, right? Let me just let y'all know. Okay, I'm gonna give you a good example of a spiritual hater in my household. My cat. He's a grumpy old orange cat. And the dog is a happy little fluffy dog. And sometimes Kobe will be frolicking around and running around and having a good old puppy time. And the cat will just walk up out of nowhere. He's a spiritual hater, right? He hates to see Kobe. He don't like to see Kobe living his best life and happy. Right? I feel like, if it kind of feels like that for me, Leslie, because I don't feel like it's somebody who, like, hates you. Right? But I do feel like there's a little spiritual hate. Like, because something about your light, your magic, and your power. There's someone who feels threatened, intimidated, and bothered by you. And in the near future, things are moving forward regardless. And I do feel like you're moving forward with the low IQ. It makes me feel like somebody just don't get it. They don't get it. And maybe they never will. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like you have, right, your reputation is solid, and it makes somebody feel some kind of way. They literally a bit of a little hater, right? And again, this could be somebody you love, because people we love are sometimes haters. Haters have lovers too, right? All right, let me get some tarot on this. Give me one for the spiritual hater for the recent past for Leslie. 3 of Wands. Waiting. The 8 of Wands. You know what? I feel like there's that spiritual hater with waiting. It feels like somebody hates on you because the 3 of Wands is waiting on their ships to come in. The things they're waiting on haven't come in. So it feels like they're hating on you. It could be somebody also just waiting to hate too with the 8 of Wands. Just waiting to say some old hating ass shit. Or they could also be hating because, like I said, they're waiting on some things to come in for them and they haven't came yet. 8 of Wands. Yeah, 8 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Yep. It feels like somebody is kind of hating on you because whatever they're waiting to come in hasn't came in yet. It's like they can't wait to be able to tell you something, right? They're waiting on some good news of their own, and it's almost like they're hating on you because of whatever they're seeing and believing about you. I feel like it's coming off like you the real deal, and somebody feels some type of way about it. Give me some for this photo proof. This is seeing is believing. The Queen of Wands. See, you know the Queen of Wands is bold. She driven, she determined, she fearless and fierce for sure. And they seeing it. The Fool, what's all this Aries energy? Why somebody looking at you like an Aries? Yeah. Somebody see you get active. Somebody see you like new cycles. You're being perceived as somebody who's very driven, very determined, very motivated, right? Busy, booked and busy. And the Fool is like going off on new adventures and starting new things, right? Let me see what this bad reputation is. I do feel like the obstacle. I feel like that's why somebody hating on you, because their own reputation. 6 of Swords, yeah. I feel like there's an energy of you definitely moving forward, but I feel like there's a reputation that someone else may not be able to get away from. Someone who has a bad reputation could also feel like you're moving away from them too. Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. What the hell is going on here? Let me see why you acting cold. Temperance, patience, and divine timing. Listen, it's the Emperor. I'm gonna tell you 2 things I'm getting here. I feel like your advice, and probably what you're already doing, Leslie, is for something about you being real tempered and measured about what you say and what you speak. With the Emperor, and definitely mean what you say. I also heard don't repeat yourself, right? Like something like that, for sure. I also feel like this is for you to stay with standing like with the Queen of Swords and the Temperance energy. Stay just in the energy you're in. Let some things balance out what's going on with this Emperor. Yeah, there's something that's going to come to you. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles is there. There's something that's going to come to you. It's something about it could be an opportunity at work too, especially healthcare. It'd be some sort of opportunity being handed to you from a boss. Let me see what this threatening energy is about. There is someone that's intimidated, triggered, and bothered by you. The 9 of Swords. Yep. See? The 3 of Swords. I told you. This is not your hurt. This is somebody who feels some way about you, and I feel like it's because of their own shit, right? Like, yes, it's that energy. I hate to say it like that, but sometimes, y'all, unfortunately, it's true. Like, some people can't stand to see other people happy if they not happy. Now, let me tell you something. That is a human nature. That is a human feeling, and I'm gonna describe to you what I mean by that. I remember after my nephew passed away in 2020, I was so heartbroken that I couldn't get on social media. I told my sister, it hurts. It hurts to get on social media because you're reminded that life goes on. I get on there and I see people smiling, taking pictures with their kids and posting their celebrations, and I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken, and it's not their fault that life goes on, because it does. But I wasn't able to I couldn't process that shit. Every happy post was like a stab in my fucking heart, and these people didn't do anything to me. But like I said, I was able to recognize, like, I'm too hurt. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's something like this of what you're dealing with. Hey, Ree. Like, it's almost like somebody is so hurt that they're a little triggered, intimidated, and bothered by you, right? Because it is a 3 of Swords and a 9 of Swords and threatening. That's somebody feel intimidated, bothered, and triggered by you because this is how they feel, right? For sure. Yep, the 2 of Swords. You don't know this. 7 of Cups. Yep, I feel like somebody ain't got some shit figured out, you know, and they feel away. The near future, we got travel. But this is moving forward. This is something that's moving forward in the near future, period. The 7 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. There could definitely be something about planning something, but being very strategic. Keeping some plans, future plans to yourself. The 3 of Cups. And the 5 of Swords. There is some sort of energy about, like, moving forward and moving forward victoriously and successfully, but there is an energy about like being strategic and not sharing everything, because with the 5 of Swords, there's an energy like everybody ain't happy. I don't know what's that about, Leslie, but it's coming up strongly. The Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Devil. It's definitely somebody watching, keeping a little eye out on you, watching you work. The Queen of Cups, yeah. It's a little, I don't know, like I said, with the Devil and the Queen of Cups, I don't feel like it's somebody who lacks emotions for you. I'm just not so sure why the fuck they triggered by you. It's somebody who's so attached to you that they feel triggered by you, you know, being able to move on and being able to do what you do. But that's not your fault, sis. It's not your fault. It's not. Again, like I said, I knew everybody on Facebook wasn't posting their shit to spite me. I knew them people wasn't trying to hurt me. But getting on there and seeing the posts and seeing like people post their kids and their celebrations and their parties, and life was going on, and we were devastated. We were heartbroken. And it was just being in that space. I told my sister, I knew to stay away from social media. I tell y'all all the time, my misery don't love company. And typically when I shut down, that's why I'm shutting down. Because I don't want to spread misery to anyone else. And I sometimes I take it to an extreme, because sometimes I won't talk to anybody because I just don't want to I can't fake how I feel. And sometimes I know if I get on the phone or I get wrapped up in a conversation with somebody, it's going to come out. And I never want to make anyone feel how I feel. When I feel like shit, I never want to pass that shit on. But that's me. And everybody not like that. You know, everybody does not have that constitution. I'm just speaking from personal experience. Like I said, and when I feel like I can't celebrate for anyone, I withdraw. Because I'll never be the wet blanket, you know. I digress. But I hope I'm making sense. Ree, you want to get in on this? TH. Let me see. I'm not going to say your whole name on YouTube. TH, let me know what your name is on YouTube. You just came in and I got you. Ree, I was just about to ask you, did you want to be put on this list? Because you can get in on this action, sis. You know you can. I think any of y'all, I know it's late and I know this is a work night, so I thank y'all for being up with me tonight, because this is a kind of, I don't know, I needed to express today. I needed to not go inward today. I needed to come out today. Last year on this day, I was very much inward. I was inward. I probably didn't answer my phone, get on social media, anything, but I needed to be out today. I know I need to come out. Metaphorically, physically, all that shit. You know, it really sucks that human nature sucks. Human beings suck. I can't be the only person that think that, right? Fucking human beings suck. But it's all I got, so I gotta work with them. I can't give up on them. I may be an alien, but I can't give up on them. They all I got, but yeah, don't we fucking suck. Oh, let me see if I'm too far down in the chat. No wonder why I can't see y'all comments. Let me see. T, is that you that came in? I was all the way down in the comments. Sorry. Hey, Gangsta Grizzles. And why Gangsta Grizzles is playing on a damn thing? That was probably God trying to tell me, like, look in the damn chat. You are TH. Okay, pretty T. There you go. Okay. Okay, TH, you up. I'm my bad. I'm just talking my ass off in the chat. Didn't update on my phone, so I'm waiting on somebody to comment. I got you, TH. I got you, baby. And Ree, I'm glad you just pulled up. Make sure you get comfortable, because you after TH, okay? Hey, I swear, Gangsta Grizzles. It was just on. It's a Gangsta Grizzle remix to Shoulder Lean playing. And he just screamed at me, Gangsta Grizzles. Gangsta Grizzles. Okay, pretty T. Don't give me no novel now. Used to give you a minute while you type. Now I'm gonna tell you now, these cards still gonna say what they gonna say. So while you typing, I'm gonna lay your main spread down, and then I'm gonna let you type and tell me what you want to tell me, and then I'm gonna read it exactly how it is, how it T.I. is, as my grandmama would say. Okay, that is interesting. Okay. All right, let me see here. I know once I read what you wrote, I'm gonna crack up laughing when I look at these cards. But let's play along. Oh, let me see. Okay. I want to know. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's see what cards came out here. What's going on in the current player? Yep, somebody think they played. Recent past, rejected. Yep, obstacle was a waste of time. Let me see where you at. Fake smile, you playing it all. Hey, muncher. Broke ass. Okay. So currently somebody feeling a little bit like a player, right? You see the player card, current energy here, right? So currently somebody feeling a little bit like a player, right? Little something like a player. We gonna clarify and find out. Somebody feeling something like a player. Now in the recent past, there was something here about a rejection. I'm gonna find out what's that about. Somebody got rejected in the recent past. There was a rejection. Did he reject her in the past? Could be. Let me see. Because the obstacle is a waste of time. Stuck, limited, no changes. That's the obstacle. I see you here kind of, you got fake smile. So this is like you kind of playing it cool, right? Yeah. I feel like no matter how you might be thinking or feeling about the situation, you still wearing a smile on your face, right? So you're not showing a motherfucker that something is getting to you. Don't do that. Don't let them see that. I feel like you're not, but I also feel like that's your advice, okay? Now, what you don't know is your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. However, this is the creativity muncher. This is steals your ideas, copies off your work, duplicates you, feeds off you. So there's two things I feel like is happening here. To be honest with you. I feel like your milkshake brings old Lorenzo to the yard, but I feel like your milkshake unintentionally brings someone else to the yard, because it does feel like there's an energy of somebody who wants to, like, this is when somebody copying off of you, right? Feeds off of you, like, right? Wants to steal you. There's something about this broad being a little inspired by you, okay? I feel like this broad is inspired by you, and I feel like it has everything to do with it, probably knowing he's attracted to you, because it looks like he may have rejected her in the past. Somebody got rejected in the past. Now in the near future, this is broke ass, so somebody being left out in the cold, and I got somebody moving in silence. I see you in the near future though, like using your intuition, acting cold and waiting, like you gonna let this shit play out. I see you doing it. Yeah. I see you being cool. Moves in silence, acting cold and waiting. This is you waiting to fucking see. Let me clarify. Let me see what comes out in the shake, sis. Let's clarify. Then I'll be able to because there was somebody rejected in the recent past, right? For sure. Now I don't know if you rejected him, he rejected her, who rejected who, and I'm gonna try to find out. I feel like he could have rejected her in the past. Or she could have even rejected him in the past, but now that she think, he looking at you, bitches be weird. Give me some for this rejected. Why is this here for the recent past? Who rejected who in the recent past? For T. The 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. So somebody was sweet on somebody in the recent past, and there was some sort of rejection to it. Okay. Right. Y'all dating. Right. So, right. I think she alluded to that she had some sort of crush on him in the recent past, because I see it 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, right? At the 10 of Pentacles, at the job. I do feel like in the recent past, he declined it. He didn't take the bait, right? For sure. Now listen, currently this could be making him feel something like a little player. Listen, you can't, okay, listen, T, I'm just going to say it like this. You can't get upset if you feeling something like a little player, because he, you know how men are. I don't want to say it like that, but I don't want to say it like that, but I'm no good to you if I can't like articulate this shit, and help you see it from a different perspective. I do feel like you're feeling like something like a player, right? Yeah. Hey, Marcy, I do. I feel like he playing something. He feel like something like a little player. 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, I feel like he did reject her in the recent past, but he walked away feeling like something like a little player, sis. I'm telling you, 5 of Swords. Yeah. And see, this is why you see. This is why you are the type of mind frame you in. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I completely understand it. This is why you. That's why you responded to it, right? Because you feel like his energy is off. I get it, like you're, right? He said, but it is making him feel like a little something like a player with the 8 of Cups, with the 5 of Swords, but he walks away. So she's supposed to be going to his place to change his. Wait a minute, what? Huh? Hey, JP, hold on, T. Why is she doing that? Wait a minute, see, you got to see, you might need to book a private, sis. Because it's going a little too deep, or you giving me some details now that's going to make me want to ask questions that I ain't going to. Listen, the cards say, like, I don't, with the player, the eight of Cups and the 5 of Swords, it is an energy in him rejecting and walking away, right? Yeah, 8 of Wands. I see the advances. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, I see the advances. But it doesn't look like at this point in time he's acting on them. Let me see what the waste of time is. This is what's crossing it. Stuck, limited, no changes. See, the King of Swords. The 10 of Swords. I feel like the obstacle here is, again, I don't feel like he feels like anything happening with her could go anywhere. It's like a waste of time. I feel like he doesn't want to change things right now. 10 of Swords. I don't feel like he's in the energy where he wants to change some shit up. Again, I can't speak to why he may be entertaining it, because I feel like it may make him feel something like a little player. Reed, you was already on the list, but okay. Let me see why fake smile. This is for you to just peep. The moon. The sun. So listen. I feel like this is you having intuition and suspicions, and you're not wrong. Like, the fake smile is like, don't get out of character, let no motherfucker see what you thinking or how you may be really feeling about it. The moon is the shadow side, but the sun is everything being revealed. I'm telling you. Yep, the 5 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to be revealed. I don't feel like you're wrong for how you're feeling about the situation. So is she going over there? hold on, let me read your comments. He's supposed to be changing her brakes. You know what's funny? She might not even end up with the money though. Cause in the near future, has some broke ass. Like, can she afford the brakes or can she pay for them? Cause it's something about no money in the near future. I almost feel like the whole conversation about fixing her brakes may be a waste of time. Like, she might be playing about that whole thing. Let me see why the creativity muncher here. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. There it is again. The world. I don't feel like this is something that somebody is seriously entertaining or going anywhere. I don't got the cards of like betrayal and shit. It feels like somebody playing. I don't feel like she has the money or some shit because something is weird about the broke ass here. And the obstacle is he's saying this is a waste of time. He the King of Swords. I got him the creativity munch and the Ten of Swords. I told you something about like him not wanting something to change. And then here's the world. Yeah, the Two of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't feel like it's something serious in this intention about these breaks. I don't. It feels like something about maybe she can't even fucking buy the brakes. Let me see what the broke ass is about here in the near future. The Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, I like I said, I don't feel like this is anything serious. So you go to High Priestess, the Knight of Wands. You're using your intuition about the cards. Keep telling me, like, listen to your intuition, because I don't feel like you're off about what you're picking up about the situation as far as she goes. But I don't pick up a big energy of him being like on anything fucking nefarious with her. Yeah, the Hangman. Just something about you waiting and seeing. Yeah, strength. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like you got anything. I don't know. I feel like the bra may not even have the money to get the brakes fixed. Because I got broke ass with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this your guy coming to you. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like he may even tell you like she was just like she just playing. It's something about somebody playing and they ain't really got no money, wasting somebody's time. Again, the brakes might have been just something to come over there because with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups, it was rejected. He might have rejected something cutesy. And the brakes might have been just something a motherfucker said to be playing with to try to get next to him. I don't feel like, I don't get the whole energy that he's like actively entertaining her. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't get the energy that he actively entertaining her. I didn't get none of the filthy McNasty cards. I do think I think you're absolutely spot on correct with her energy. That she probably sweet on him, and I believe she made overtures to him in the past, but I believe he rejected it. I got the strong energy that he don't want to make a change. He's not trying to make no change right now. Meaning that y'all are dating. He's not trying to change that right now. He's not in the energy where he's trying to quit fucking with you and take on somebody new. No. I feel like he's comfortable where he's at. Now, I won't say the shit might not stroke his ego, because, you know, men do dumb shit. We'll tell a man in a minute, like, stop entertaining that bitch. And we'll be real upset because, it feels like more of, like one of them things, like an ego thing. Like I said, you know, men like to feel like they still got it or whatever. But it didn't come off as, like, really genuine, like he looking to hit her or no shit like that. It didn't. I'm just going to say. I have to be honest. Okay? All right, Reed, you up next. Let me see. You left me a note. Sorry. I feel like I'm babbling. Yes, it's still open. It's very much still open. I'm straight. And I got you too, Marcia. Let me jot you down. Okay. Lost my page for a second. So, Reed, you're up next. And then Marcia. If I've missed anybody, y'all, please let me know. Okay? Because I may miss notifications, so you have to make sure you say something in the chat. You are very welcome, Pretty T. Keep me updated, though. I would love to know. Honestly, it feel like to me that's not something new. I don't feel like her being sweet on him is something new. There's something about him rejecting her in the past. All right, Ree, you should be here. Thank you, PWA. Thank you. I'm working on it. I works real hard on it, PWA. I works real hard. All my life I had to fight. If you don't know the reference, that's from The Color Purple. Sophia. All Sophia life she had to fight. I ain't old Sophia, I'm new Sophia. Alright, Reed. I'm gonna lay your cards down. Tell you how I see it. Let me check your note real quick. Let me see, because I think you gave me a note. Alright. Let's look at love. Okay. Take me. Now that I found the places that you take me. Without you, I've got nothing to lose. Uh-oh, creeping. Who's that peeping through my window? Pow. Nobody now. Who's that creeping through the window? Same shit, different day, tripping on you, huh? Alrighty then. Let's turn your cards over here. Okay. Interesting. So, Ree. So, I'm sorry. That's why I got to stay out the comments, because I'll be trying to do both. I'm not so good at walking at you and bubble gum anymore. So currently, Ree, there's someone here who got a bad reputation for being a happiness hater. That's the current energies here. And it's happening because in the past somebody was just too fucking busy. Yes. In the recent past, somebody been looking better, feeling better. They look like they're winning. I got you, Steph. They look like they winning. And you know what it also feels like in the recent past? Somebody been too busy winning to even notice or care that somebody's a happiness hater. There's something about somebody who got a bad reputation, a prickly person, and I do feel like it's that person that's that happiness hater. Now, the obstacle is something about your milkshake bringing somebody's your milkshake bringing the boys to the yard, because there's that creativity mantra energy again. There's definitely someone who is inspired by you, but it is the energy of steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates you, feeds off you. There's energy that just that's inspired by you in some way or the other. This is what I'm hearing, Ree. And you'll have to take this and do what you will with this information. But you are inspiring people for better or for worse. And that is one of the things we cannot control when we're inspirational people. You never know how you're going to inspire someone when you're a walking inspiration, okay? Your advice is to reject something. To just flat out not accept something. We gonna find out what. You aren't for none. And there's someone stressed in their head in here. The Nine of Swords, what you don't know. In their future, I got energy of you being completely unfazed. You looking good in the near future. And you're not looking like a whole lot's getting to you. I do feel like in the recent past, you've completely given the energy. Like, just too busy winning. Very successful. Too busy winning. Too stressed to be blessed and all that shit. But I do feel like there's an energy here. Whoever this happiness hater is, I feel like I said, with bad reputation and prickly person, this is somebody, there's a history and a pattern. Someone's reputation is not great, right? They're known to be a prickly person, and they're a hater. And they could definitely hate to see others here. Like, it is an attention of somebody being in that kind of, it is the kind of energy of somebody being in that kind of energy, because it feels like everybody around them is too busy winning and focusing on other things to give a fuck about how they feel, okay? So let's see. Give me one for the too busy winning. The Knight of Swords. So somebody is like really about action, about business, right? Cutting through the bullshit. The Knight of Swords is armored up. That he the knight he a Game of Thrones knights, right? The Hangman. Yeah. Definitely you, but it's also like an enlightenment energy, right? Somebody being real enlightened about what they need to cut off and let go of. Cutting through the bullshit. And I feel like it goes both ways, like with the respect. It feels like an energy, everybody just being too busy winning to deal with some bullshit, and everybody being enlightened to whatever this energy here is that's here in the current here. So let me see. I feel like there's an active hater of happiness here. The world, the moon, the wheel of fortune. It feels like somebody is like this with it. It's three majors. We got water, we got Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius. The world could be fixed. So sometimes the world is fixed sign energy. There is someone unhappy, and moody because the world is moving on without them. Things are changing. Other people's lucks and fortunes, the karma, the tables are turning. The world has turned. The world is turning here. And someone is mad. Someone is a hater of happiness because it's clear. These are three majors. It's clear that major things are changing. Yep, judgment. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's why somebody not happy, sis. Somebody sure hate it. They sure hate it because it's clear that life is going on. The world is moving on as the world turns. This is someone very moody. The wake-up call that people are going to be happy, but regardless. See, the Five of Wands. See, this is somebody realizing that people are not going to go back and forth with their ignorant asses. Give me some for this obstacle being a creativity muncher. This is for better or for worse, sis. You're inspiring. The Star, I told you. The Hierophant, I knew it. For better or for worse, you're an inspiration. Death, you're a big inspiration. You are a catalyst to some things here, sis. You are a catalyst to some big shit, sis. The Star, the Hierophant, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the World here. Major arcanas, and Death underneath the deck. Again, you are inspiring change, ending, transformations, hopes, dreams, belief systems, contracts, wisdom. You weren't, for better or for worse, you're inspiring. Aquarius, Taurus energy, Scorpio energy. That's that world energy. I told you, fixed sign, the Ace of Swords. I'm right, sis. Yes, this is exactly what is happening, Reed. So better or for worse, you're inspiring it. Let's see what the rejection is. See, this is real advice. This is for you to reject something here. What's she supposed to reject? Queen of Pentacles. So listen. I don't feel like this would make no sense for this to come out on you rejecting an Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is you rejecting nothing less, sis. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. She knows her worth and her value, and she adds tax. This is a high value woman, right? For sure. This is a woman who knows her worth. And it's also, this is like you reject nothing less than what you deserve. I feel like you always on that type of time anyway. But yes, Two of Swords. I also got to tell you, there could be someone very concerned that they will be rejected. You may not know this, but there could be someone that is really concerned that they will be rejected. You may not see it or know it. Hey, Paula. Strength. See, look. The Three of Swords. See? See? This ain't your shit. This is somebody holding this. Girl, something major going on. So let's see why down here somebody is stressing in their head. Because here it is. And this is underneath the surface. Look, the Hangman, the Five of Pentacles. This is someone still stuck on you. I don't feel like you're stuck at all. This is someone very, very stuck on you. The Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Okay, listen. Whoever this is that's stressed out in their head, they could be also in a feeling of lack. They could feel very abandoned, a feeling of lack of money, lack of resources, out in the cold, right? This could also be someone that's stuck in their head because there's a feeling that there's a situation that they are feeling stuck in, right? And seeking they could be searching and seeking some sort of enlightenment and relief from a situation, because I have somebody with the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, to the Ten of Wands, letting a burden go. And the Ten of Cups is after this. So this is big endings for someone. And it has something to do with communicating. The Devil. Somebody really wants to fucking communicate something to you, but they really fucking hold themselves back. There's a little fixation on you too, sis. Give me something for unfazed in the near future, because somebody is watching you, but I see you looking good, not giving a fuck. Who's that? Ten of Pentacles. Look at you looking good. The Magician. Oh, you manifesting. You're looking like money here. Pow. Nobody now. Death and the Four of Wands. You are inspiring some sort of transformation here. The Knight of Pentacles. You are. There's big changes happening. This could be with the home. Something about a celebration. There's something changing here. Yeah. There's an Emperor under here. What's going on with him? Two of Cups. Okay, there's a man here. Seeing eye to eye with you. But you coming off as unfazed. But there are big changes happening. You may not even know with Death and the Four of Wands. Yeah, that Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles come out on the reject. I'm like, okay, you got to be telling me the exact opposite, because nobody in this world, look how big your pentacle is on the Queen of Pentacles on this card, and then this one that came out with it. Oh, the pentacle gets bigger. You ain't rejecting a bigger pentacle. That's crazy. So it's definitely something that that is not, this is you rejecting nothing less, right? For sure. But again, I feel like you be on that type of time anyway. Y'all, it's coming out heavily about haters. And I don't know why haters are showing up so much tonight in the reads. But I do want y'all to understand that, because I used to be the type of person that would like really be bothered by haters, because I wanted to understand, and I'm like, I'm in my mind, I'm so effed up, and my life's so fucking crazy. Like, why would somebody be hating on me? Because I don't walk around, I don't want to be envied. I'm not the person that want to be envied. I'm not. I don't want nobody envying me. So I used to take haters very personal. But then I realized, like, there's nothing you can do when your light, your skills, your magic, your ability shine, and people have a problem with that. Like, you'll go through your whole life through that. So it a lot of times the hate ain't even personal, but there's a lot of hater energy coming up in these reads. I just want y'all to know. Marcia, you are up next. Then Steph. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Paula, I got you, baby. Please, if I miss you, let me know, because it's not on purpose, okay? My phone, I had to turn off that sleeper stuff because it don't give alerts allowed after 10 o'clock because it's on sleep mode, but I'm never asleep at 10 o'clock. So I apologize in advance. Marcia, you are up next, my love. Picture me rolling. Marcia, then Steph, then Paula. Okay, I just want to make sure you was here, Pooh. So I'm going to do you just like I did everybody tonight. I'm going to lay your base cards down. I'm going to tell the story, and then I'm going to clarify on it, okay? I've been thinking about doing telephone reads. I just need to discipline myself and really get myself together. I've really been thinking about it a lot lately, but I really need to discipline myself and get my shit together because I feel like intuitively I'm extremely sharp right now. And if I really just fucking focus and get out of my feelings, I could do some cold shit, I feel like. Maybe. Probably. All right, Marcia, I'm getting them down for you, baby. Okay, that's too many. Picture me rolling. I got to get the fuck up in it. Formulate a capable. Cause a straight suffering from lack of having paper. My bitch gonna have a bastard, so I needs to hit a lick drastically. All right, dirt digging. Looking on dirt on you or vice versa. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Oh, is that who dirt digging? Oh, yeah, they trying to be extra. Oh, yeah, I see dirt digging under here. Oh, you know what? And I saw a child card flip out, and I thought I was tweaking, Marcia. I did see a child card flip out. And underneath the deck, I got dirt digging. Unbothered. You don't give a fuck. You legit, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. But I think I understand what you're saying. Okay. So Marcia, I feel like right now you running and ripping and running, right? I feel like with this current energy we're running, I feel like this is you, as Miss Ida Mae Norris would say, running and ripping. I feel like you move around. You got a lot going on right now. And if I feel like I know you well enough to say this is true. This is work, the kid. I feel like you going to events, you doing shit, you running and ripping and running. And in the recent past, I feel like it's something about in the recent past. You streamline. I don't want to say it feels like, yeah, I don't know. It feels like something very repetitive. You decided in the recent past that you was gonna do something every day, the same shit, different day. You decided that something about you was gonna repeat, and you was gonna make sure you do it every day or stay consistent with something, right? You decided in the recent past to stay consistent with something. You was going to do the same shit no matter what day it was, right? You was going to make sure you stay consistent with something. Right now, you're running and ripping and running. I feel like you're busy. The obstacle is this jackpot. It's something about the tables turning and something going in your favor. And I feel like it will. This is winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. I feel like you're gonna get the outcome you want. Now your advice is waste of time, and it's something about you not wasting your time on anything that's stuck, that's limited, that's not changing. Don't waste your time on things that are a waste of time, Marcia. And I'm gonna find out what's going on under here that you don't know because I got played out and groupie. I don't know. I feel like it's somebody who may be watching you online and want to hang out with you. It could be something about you being seen online, hanging out with people. I don't even know. I don't know. You might be even hanging out with celebrities or something, influencing. I see that school gonna apologize. I got child neglect and kissing ass. They wrong, and they gonna come back and try to apologize to you because it got bad parenting. I feel like what they doing is kind of pissing you off. They question you. I see that. I see that too. I see that. But I also see in the near future there's definitely an energy that's gonna try to kiss your ass here. There's an energy that's definitely dirt digging. Don't worry about it. I'm bothering her. You ain't don't even let it bother you. Whatever call themselves dirt digging on you, don't even unbothered. You ain't even got shit to worry about, sis. You ain't gotta worry about nobody dirt digging on you, okay? You don't gotta worry about it. If whatever's being looked into, unbothered under there, it's a picture of me Junior. Just sitting here smoking my cigarette, okay? Don't worry about it, sis. Whatever's looking into you, don't worry about it. Let me clarify these energies, okay? I definitely feel like there's definitely energies with running too that you avoiding certain motherfuckers and certain shit for sure. Let me get some for the same shit different day. I do feel like there's something about you establishing some sort of routine in the recent past. Eight of Wands. Yep. Something about it. I don't know what it is. But see, that Eight of Wands is moving forward, going somewhere. I don't know if you decided to go somewhere every day. It's something about this Eight of Wands. I feel like you said, yep, Eight of Swords. I feel like it's something that you was in your mind about. It's something about somebody being, and this could be somebody else, but I'm just gonna say it's you. It feels like being in your mind about something with the Eight of Swords, like kind of being stuck in your mind, trying to figure something out. And then making a decision that you're gonna set a routine, you're gonna do something, you're gonna do the same shit, you're gonna keep a routine and move something forward. I also feel like there's some sort of energy of you being perceived and looked at as very strong. You're coming out very strong through some changes, through some endings and changes here. You're being looked at and perceived that way. Give me some of this running energy currently for you. Six of Pentacles, yeah. See, I feel like you got a lot going on. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Just, listen, I don't know what you're doing. I feel like whatever you're doing right now, Marcia, you leaving it all on the field. You giving whatever it is that whatever you're giving energy to, you putting a lot into it. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you like when you get into bed at night, you spent the Four of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're definitely putting your heart and you're putting a lot of work into something. With the Seven of Pentacles for it to pay off. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it will. Could also be something about a man under here too, because I saw a King of Pentacles. Give me some for this jackpot. The tables are going to turn. Look, the Ace of Swords. Listen, I'm telling you, just the obstacle. Just winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Just the obstacle. But the Ace of Swords, I told you, something about it's going to come in. The Ace of Swords, you're going to get it. Page of Cups, you're going to get a yes about something. The Page of Cups makes me feel like this is definitely like something emotionally. You're gonna feel good. This is something that you've been putting emotions into. You're gonna get a yes. Something gonna go in your favor here. Now let's see what the waste of time is, because your advice is to not waste your time on anything that's stuck, limited, with no changes. Look, Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. I told you. This is you not putting energy and effort into anything that's stuck, that's limited, that's not going to change. This you turning your back on people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. There is plenty of shit to put your energy and effort into, and I know it and I see it. But it's also about knowing what not to. The Five of Swords. Something about you not even going back and forth or letting somebody or certain people drain you with the Five of Swords. Not going back and forth, tit for tat. Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. There's something here about a man and some money. The Moon, if I, is a man emotional about giving up some money or letting go of some money? Is it something about some money, about a house or something? So let me see what played out in groupie. Ten of Swords. Listen. Five of Swords. You know what's funny to me, Marcia? I don't know why I feel like there's some sort of energy here where somebody is done somebody is not playing nicey anymore. I'm not sure what that's about. Yep. I feel like there's an energy of somebody not playing not trying to play it cool no more. I also feel like there's something, I don't know. I feel like again, you know what, Marcia, somebody might feel like you played them with a smile, right? I don't know. Somebody may feel like you played them, like a situation completely played out, and I feel like somebody might feel like you played them with a smile on your face, like they know some shit is completely over, you're not fucking around, but you did it with a smile on your face or something. I don't know, Marcia. Everything with the kid will be cool though. They're gonna kiss your ass after they get on your fucking nerves, for sure. They gonna double back and try to say, you know, that's wasn't what they meant. Four of Cups, yeah. They gonna kiss your ass once you completely over it. Queen of Pentacles. Is it about like the address and shit? The Emperor, yeah. They fucking around. I get it. I know what's happening. There's something here about a masculine energy, an emperor, the magician, two of pentacles. Kissing ass, the world. There's going to be some sort of messages coming in. The world could be about a cycle wrapping up. So it could be somebody kissing your ass trying to wrap up some sort of cycle. It's trying to start all over. But it could also be about messages coming in. And that Three of Pentacles. There's definitely messages coming in that's trying to butter you up and offer some shit. Yeah, the Chariot. Yep. You got to use your intuition. Listen, there's going to be somebody kissing your ass and wanting to work with you and move forward, possibly come visit you or want you to come to them or something like that. Your intuition is going to tell you something about it, and your intuition is is right. It's clear. Your intuition is going to tell you. You're going to see it very clearly what it's all about. And you're going to have to use your judgment about it. You're going to have to decide. Yeah, I know what it's about. I knew that's what it's about. They on that old funky flu shit. I ain't gonna say what I want to say on this internet. But I know what it's about, sis. Because I know where you stay, I think. You know, kind of. I got an idea. I know what it is. It's like they being fucking extra about it, you know. And I do feel like they gonna apologize after you absolutely fucking over it. And I could even see like you not really accepting an apology. You gonna take it because you ain't got no choice. You know, kid gotta go to school. You ain't really accepting that shit. Stephanie, you are up next. And then after Stephanie is Paula. I hope I'm not taking too long, y'all. I'm gonna get myself together. All right, Gangsta Grizzlios. Okay, that's you. Good. I wasn't sure. I'm glad it's you. Good. Gangsta Grizzlios. So I'm going to do you like everybody else. I'm going to lay your base down. I'm going to take a look at what I see. And I'm going to do a little clarifying. You need an update. You're gonna have to give me a little history. I'm drawing a blank. Please, I can't remember shit. Just so bear with me. But I can definitely do what needs to be done. Gangsta Grizzlios. I'm laying them down. Up this pillar. See. That's what I went out for my job. It was a dud. What's next? You bored? I got you. You know what? I ain't mad at you. I told y'all I do live vicariously through y'all, so I'm ready with you. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, well, it is something next. I can tell you that. All right, sis. Funny you say what's next because the current energy is someone very curious about you. It's a good thing that you wanted to know what was next and you was already ready for it because it is already here. There is someone very curious about you. Could be a Capricorn because in the recent past someone was obsessive, right? This could be someone obsessively watching, right? Now in the recent past I do have obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, possessiveness, right? A little karmic, but it don't have to be that. The devil could just be somebody like kind of obsessed about you. Typically, crushes and curiosity can start off a little bit obsessive because honestly, when you have a crush on somebody, you're projecting what you like onto them, right? You don't really know if somebody's gonna be what you really like when you first have a crush on them. I do feel like there's someone curious about you now. The obstacle is this person feels threatened, or intimidated by you. This was in that Pisces fucking read. You are very welcome, Marcia. You are very welcome. I feel like this person feels a little intimidated by you, though. Now, just as we've been talking about tonight, and I told y'all we have to be aware of haters. Thanks to Grizzlies, you got to beware of haters. That's your advice. The happiness haters. You're going to have to be aware that some people are just haters of happiness, haters of your happiness, haters, period. It's for you to be aware of. And I believe it's important for all of us to be aware of it. That's why I keep coming up, because no matter what's going on in your life and no matter how you're feeling, there will always be someone who will see you as happy or see you as somebody who don't have no reason to be unhappy, and they could sure hate to see it, and it ain't shit you could do about it. Now, what you don't know is there is someone who wants you back, though, sis. I got to tell you that. And again, if this is not literally an ex wanting you back, this is whatever interaction someone has already had with you. This is when they want that back. They want to have another interaction. And in the near future, I got something about some karmic friends. Again, you have to be careful, because there could definitely be some karmic, like I said, it's life. But there could be the energy karmic friends is can't fully trust them, tension, secret, competition. You keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but underneath the deck you have an offer coming in. There's definitely an offer. But there's someone stressed out about doing it. There's someone that has a little anxiety about making an offer towards you, and it could definitely be because of karmic friends. It could be people that's putting negative shit in their head. Someone could have haters, these that are helping perpetuate someone being intimidated by you, right? I don't know, because there is karmic friends here. Okay? It just seems like that is the vibe. There's a lot of energy of that coming out. And there's other cards in that deck, and I'm shuffling the hell out that deck. I'm seeing other cards when I'm shuffling them, but the ones that seem to want to be prevalent tonight, and I'm just letting it roll. It's life. I pulled that shit for myself not long ago, and I looked at the cards and kind of scoffed, because I'm like, how? I don't even answer my phone and go outside. But my card still told me, I'm like, yeah, just know it's some motherfucker sitting up right now. They sitting up waiting to steal your happiness. Be careful. It's a motherfucker waiting to steal your joy. Don't think it's not. And see, that just make me get even quieter. Okay, I'll fool their ass. They won't get a stab at it. I'll keep it all to myself. And I did. Let's get some for this devil energy in the recent past. Obsessive. The 3 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. Look, I know, Gangsta Grizzlies, I know you ready for some new shit, but I cannot help but to have to tell you there is someone, the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles here, I feel like there's someone that's been like obsessing about getting up with you. It could be someone kind of missing you, because it feels like someone feels left out in the cold. You have 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. It's something about somebody obsessing and feeling some type of way. Obsessing over you. 9 of Cups. I don't know what the cup study coming up from. I don't know if like out for drinks. I feel like there's someone that got a bit of... I'm going to find out why this person is a little insecure about it. Because I feel like it's that. And I see a King of Cups here. Sure is. Okay, let me see. Oh, it could be. But let's see who's curious about you. Because there's curiosity about you. And I do see an offer. A wake-up call. Okay. The Knight of Wands. I don't know what's this sudden wake-up call about with Judgment. But I do feel like, listen, you could definitely be figuring it out too. You might end up getting a wake-up call that someone is curious about you. There's Judgment. I see the wake-up call. The Knight of Wands and Justice. It just feels like somebody is like very eager to come towards you. Justice and the Eight of... I feel like somebody is very eager to come towards you. They're very attracted to you. With Justice and the Eight of Wands, it feels like they're waiting for the right circumstances to be able to communicate something to you. Yeah, the Hangman, for sure. It's King of Swords here. Page of Wands. It's definitely a masculine energy reaching out. I see it. Let me see something for this spreading energy here. This person does feel a little intimidated by you, though. The Ten of Wands, they're going to have to let that go. The Eight of Pentacles could definitely be the guy you work with, but I do feel like this is somebody who wants to work with you. What I don't know. Maybe maybe a matter of just breaking the ice, because I do feel like whatever reason that they feel a little intimidated, a little bothered, a little threatened by you, they're gonna have to let that go. Right? Ain't nothing you can do about it if they, if they can't get out of their own fucking head, right? That guy from work definitely is still into you. But you coming up as the Nine of Pentacles, a Chariot, moving forward. High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. Use your intuition, because your intuition is going to start it's going to tell you that something, I don't know, something is going to change with you and somebody. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Happiness Eight here? The Ten of Swords. Look, the Emperor, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords. Listen, I do feel like there's an energy of, again, the hate comes from with the Ten of Swords. It's the hate from outside the club, right? And again, it could just be people who just can't be happy because of the Ten of Swords, because they can't be happy because they feel the Ten of Swords. For sure. But there's an Emperor here and a Page of Cups. There's a man that feels some sort of way. The Two of Swords, you don't see it yet. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Page. There's an offer coming from somebody. You don't see it yet, though. Let me see about this wants you back energy. The Moon, very fucking secretive here. The Tower. I feel like something about this is going to be very surprising. It is like a wake-up call. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be some kind of wake-up call that somebody's curious about you. I don't know why it feels so surprising, but it does. It could definitely be a water sign. You got Scorpio, heavy Scorpio here. The Tower, the Ten of Swords. There you go, the King of Cups. He gonna surprise you. I don't know why he's such an international man of mystery. I don't know why. And you know what? I do know the guy from work is still around, but I do see it's like you got tens. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, that's over. You're gonna be surprised by something else, though. Someone else. Give me something for this karmic friends in the near future. The Two of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Again, I don't know. I feel like somebody... I don't know. I feel like somebody could definitely feed it. Somebody's friends, whoever they're around, a company they keep, could feed into their insecurities. Because I told you somebody feels this kind of threatened, intimidated by you. But the Ten of Wands is them being able to let that go. And see, here's that Nine of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands, Justice. I don't know. But I feel like there's a soulmate here for you. And also, you watch out for butthurt bitches. I hate to say it like that, Gangsta Grizzlies, but you watch out for butthurt bitches too. Because hurt people hurt people. You know, I hate to say it like that. This could even be like some low vibrational, miserable MFers, right? And because some things ain't work out for them, they could definitely be like low vibrational about a connection that's coming for you. Like, period. Something's. There's an energy of being weary of karmic friends. Because with the Nine of Wands, I feel like that contributes to somebody feeling some type of way. But there's an energy. The Knight of Wands and Justice. There is somebody that wants to rush in. It's something about communicating something when it's just right. Yep, the Hangman. They're gonna communicate something to you. And it's the King of Swords. I see him. Page of Wands, Temperance. He's taking his time, but he is sweet on you. I don't know. This could be somebody who y'all know, familiar, friends with, or something like this. This could be somebody you're familiar with in some sort of way already. So that's why I could definitely be somebody who fucking with somebody's head and it got them feeling like they not good enough or something like that, or intimidated. But there's definitely someone who's already curious about you, sis. All right, Paula, you are up next. I believe you the last one too. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think you the last one. I don't feel like anyone's necessarily saying anything negative about you, like directly. It could just be people saying negative shit, period, that keeps somebody feeling negative because they negative MFers. And they could definitely be saying certain things because it's definitely coming up as energies of people who would hate to see somebody else, some of us, be happy. Now everybody can have their own reason for hating to see you happy, but none of those reasons are fucking valid, so I ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bothered with nobody who would hate to see me happy. Fuck you. You know, but y'all, again, that's life. If you go about and expect everybody to be happy for you, you're gonna be sorely fucking disappointed, you know? That's one of them cruel things about it. You gotta know that. And you don't even have to be happy in real fucking life. You could just seem happy. You could just be at peace. You could just happen to have an awesome skin routine, but you slowly dying inside, you know? But a bitch look at your face and assume you happy because you got an awesome skin routine and hate to see that shit for you, you know? And it's coming up in them reads like that. So y'all just, you know, and I'm saying that to say it does not have to be something that you actively going out there doing and flaunting and throwing in somebody's face for somebody to be like hating on what appears to them as like you're happy, right? So I just want to warn everybody again, stay cognizant of it. You are very welcome, Gangsta Grizzlies. All right, Paula, I'm going to do you like everyone else. I'm going to lay you down. And then we're going to let the cards tell us the story. All right. Got this love for him in my life. All right. Paula, currently there is someone who is wearing a false mask about how they're feeling. This person is wearing a false... I feel like there's something here because fake smiles came out with bad reputation prickly. So it's someone who is feeling some type of way about themselves, I feel like. I feel like it's about their reputation, bad reputation. So, and you know, a bad reputation is having some sort of pattern, being known for something that you don't want to be known for, right? Right? That's exactly what that is, right? Right? Being known for something that you would rather not be known for because you have some sort of repeat pattern of doing something, right? And it's not good when it's bad, right? And it's someone who's wearing a false mask about that fake smile. I do feel like this is somebody who may put on a smile every day. You know, they get up every day and they put on a smile and do that, but that's not truly how the smile is fake. That's not truly how they're feeling underneath. Now, in the recent past, you got shine. Your light irritates their inner demons. So This is someone that may put on a fake smile every day, right? Yeah, this is someone who puts on a fake smile every day and go about as if they're happy, right? And your actual light in the recent past irritated their inner demons. The right? They can fake smile, but your light irritates their inner demons. Now, shine is also an awareness card for me too. So this could definitely be like the shine energy is like where you're aware, whatever you're aware of about them irritates their inner demons. You know what I'm saying? You something about the way you are shining. Your light irritates their inner demons. That's what happened in the recent past. So I feel like right now they wear a false mask about how they really feel. What's crossing it is fake. Like the fake accounts. This could be someone kind of keeping an eye out on you. It's a real energy of like someone having their eye out on you, watching you. It feels very clandestine, but it's also there's that energy of that fake again. Like, right? I feel like there's like a pretense, like maybe that they're not, but they are. Now, your advice or what you already doing is unbothered, right? It's not for you to give a fuck. You know, and it goes like to what I've been saying. I hate to keep beating that dead horse, but it's like unbothered. It's for you not. It's not for you to give a fuck. When your light irritates somebody's inner demons, what the fuck can you do about that, right? How can I change that? How can I change that my light, my God-given light? God gave me this light, right? God gave me the light. What the fuck can I do about that irritating someone else's inner demons? Your advice is to stay unbothered. What you don't know is giving money. I do feel like you got some sort of offer coming in here. This is an Ace of Pentacles. In the near future, we got reflecting. So it feels like someone has some soul searching. Yes, it feels like in the near future, someone doing some real soul searching here. I do feel like it's something about soul searching. It has something to do with childhood wounds and that type of shit. Yeah, somebody really, this has everything to do with them. And I feel like in the near future, it's them doing the self-reflecting, because all the cards underneath this deck is giving me having to address childhood wounds, belief systems, the way you grew up, shit you did, right? The way you moved. It's like really having a break down some things that you may have grew up believing, or patterns that you picked up from childhood and shit like that. It's something to that effect, where somebody having to do some real soul searching, because like I said, this ain't your shit. Now again, Paula, this could be simply in the recent past you just deciding, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Now that don't have shit to do with anybody else, right? You could have just decided, like, I got to shine my little light. It's not your fault that they may have irritated someone else's inner demons. Again, it means that they have work that they need to do. I feel like in the near future they are. But with unbothered being your advice, it is not your fucking job to care. Okay, give me some for the recent past for the shine. Listen, like I said to read earlier, you can be inspiring somebody for better or for worse. And what I mean by that is, if they inclined to feel some fucking kind of way about you shining, you gonna inspire them for the worst, right? Because they gonna keep being mad if just you being you makes them fucking feel a way, right? It ain't shit you could do about that, right? But if it's somebody in a different energy, you could be inspiring. Like if how you're shining making somebody feel some way, they need to address that, right? Because maybe whatever you're doing and however you're living your life can be an inspiration for them to get it together. The world. Cycle closing out, lesson being learned. Someone could have saw you online shining. There it is again. Have you posted anything recently online? Did you post any pictures? Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, it is. I'm telling you. However you shine, it could be definitely a lesson for others with the Ace of Swords. And it could have irritated somebody's inner demon because how they saw you shining. You could be a lesson, inspiration. You could be shining because you learned a lot of motherfucking lessons, but it's irritating somebody else's inner demons. Yep, Five of Wands, because somebody else still got chaos in their life, right? Don't worry, we gonna get to it. Let me see what the bad reputation and fake smile is. I do. There's somebody. Look, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is somebody who wears a false mask. Listen, this might be somebody who also feel like they surrounded with by a bunch of people, fake motherfuckers themselves too. Because I got the Three of Cups. It's like around people that you gotta wear a false mask around. And it could be people who got a bad reputation and prickly ears. Seven of Wands. See, it's like almost feeling like you got to be on guard around people that you're around. You got to kind of like phony kick it. It's an energy at Seven of Wands, like having to be on guard. Let me see what the blockage is with somebody. The Six of Wands. Yeah, something about you. Somebody, you got somebody's attention. The Tower. Ten of Cups. Here you go. King of Cups. Queen of Swords. See, whenever I see that Queen of Swords after a king, I always know when I'm talking to a female, it's always us. And see, it's something about the way the Queen of Swords is holding her hand with this sword and this card. It's almost like this is one of them things where we would speak. I could just picture her being like, well, why? Well, why did you do this, that, and the third? Or why didn't you just do this? Or why this, that, and the third? This is like when we are very logical and would ask the logical questions. I feel like there could be a man that's kind of watching you that want to give you some sort of acknowledgement. And you may not be getting it at this point in time with the Tower and the Ten of Cups because, again, this person could be going through some catastrophic shit and wearing a false mask about it. They could be wearing a false mask about it, for sure. Somebody could definitely be realizing that some people that they fuck with are fake. But you involved in that because it's something about you shining. I feel like you're different. Let me see what the unbothered energy is here with you. This is your advice. It's for you not to give a. Remain unbothered. And I feel like you're supposed to Three of Wands. This is you waiting on your ships to come in. This is what waiting on. Yep, the Page of Cups. This is for you manifest, like keep manifesting, remain unbothered. This is you waiting on something to come in. A Page of Cups, Two of Swords. Yep, you don't see it yet. Strength, yeah, and you just remaining strong. There's some communication coming to you. Ace of Wands. This is you just stay in your, and no shade, Paula, because I feel like you're probably doing this already. Staying in your fucking lane, right? Remaining unbothered, not letting yourself be too bothered about some other shit, waiting for what you manifested to come back into you. I feel like it is coming. With the Two of Swords, I definitely feel like it's that energy, but I don't see it yet. It ain't here yet. The Hangman. But you still willing to stay in your lane while you wait on the strength. You staying in a strong position. Could be dealing with a Leo, another Pisces. I see a communication coming. Eight of Wands to the Ace of Wands. It's absolutely coming. Okay. Give me some for this giving money. There's an Ace of Pentacles here under here. The Knight of Swords. The Devil. The Eight of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. What is this? There's some sort of offer that's coming in swiftly. Girl, the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know if it's a Capricorn. I don't know if it's something about somebody you work with. But it's definitely to you, the Queen of Cups here. The Seven of Wands. And I feel like I don't know why you got your guard up. You're a little hesitant. It might be because it's this Devil. I don't know. Let me see what the reflected. In the near future, there's somebody who is sitting back doing some deep soul searching. Virgo energy, the Page of Swords. They're definitely paying attention. They're watching. I'm telling you. You know what's funny about it, Paula? Don't take it the wrong way. But again, in the recent past, your light did irritate somebody's inner demon, and not in a fucking bad way. Whatever it is that you shine, how you shine it on somebody, it irritated their inner demon. It feels like in a way that it needed to. Because I feel like somebody here could have to be wearing a false mask about how they're feeling about other situations. There's something about them looking and acknowledging some shit. Something about seeing you and something about acknowledging you. But I feel like it's also something about looking at something and acknowledging what they have been dealing with. It's nothing for you to do with the unbothered and Three of Wands. It's nothing for you to like. It's one of them things for Paula. This is not something that you could be bothered by, because it's not something for you to fix. It's something for someone else to fix, for sure. It's almost like just keep manifesting and waiting on what's coming for you to come in. What's funny is you getting an offer and it's coming in real quick. I don't know why it's so abrupt. But it got everything to do with the near future, with somebody definitely doing some deep introspection, soul searching, and looking at something. You could also be being looked at something by your job with the Hermit and the Page of Swords. But there's an Ace of Wands here. Yeah, but Four Swords to the Eight of Wands. Someone is going to really take their time and think about something before they say it, though. I know that too. Two of Swords. I don't know why, but there he is. King of Cups. There he is. It's a conversation coming with you on the man. It almost feels like one of them things where y'all know how men are when they know we gonna ask some logical questions, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we smart, most of us. But I almost feel like a man know that, like, he got to really get some shit together, because it's gonna be some questions that you may have, logical ones, that he'll need to be able to answer. You don't know if you want that offer. Well, I'm going to say it like this. Here's what I do appreciate about the offer. If it's someone new making this offer, I don't feel like it's a bad thing to be inspired by somebody and feel like I would like to be in more of a situation like that than this. I don't feel like someone is like trying to drag you into a third party situation or any of that. I don't feel like someone's trying to do that. But again, because you're smart and you'll have questions, they definitely have to be able to, like, again, because you don't want that shit. Like, if somebody got a certain level of respect for you, they know that they can't, even if they like you, they can't come at you and tell you no dumb shit and you gonna go for it. That's like men trying to date and they say some shit, and it's just an example. Say some shit like, I got a 3-month-old baby. That should be like the hugest red flag on earth to a woman. A man with a newborn baby. Like, you are asking. I think you sent in another payment. It's like you're asking. Okay, I got you. You know, and I'm not saying it's like that, Paula. I'm not saying it's like that exactly, but, you know, a man in that type of situation shouldn't even be trying to talk to no damn woman, you know, but they do. I don't feel like it's something like that. I feel like it's somebody who may have, like I said, if you inspired them in a way where, like, your light could have irritated their inner demon in a way where made them realize that some shit they dealing with is some real bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The way you shine it could be making somebody realize how really unhappy they are in a situation. And if that's the case, then they know what they need to do. Right? I hope I'm making sense. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right, some old dumb shit. Yeah, we just roommates. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. But at the same time, Paula, we all do have a past. We all somebody's exes. You know what I'm saying? We all are. I've met men, and when I tell them that me and my kid's father haven't been in a relationship and haven't, like, been physical for years, they don't believe that shit. They act like that's like unheard of. Like that's it's no way possible. I've had that conversation and debate a few many times, and I'm comfortable with, because I'm not a person that I don't lie if I don't have to. I'm not gonna say that I don't lie. Everyone lies, but I don't lie if I don't have to. I'm single. I don't have to lie about when the last time I had sex with anybody. I don't, I don't owe. No one has that kind of control where I owe you that kind of explanation about something. So if I dignify a question with the response, and I give you enough respect to even answer the question, that's the answer. And I don't want to go back and forth too many times about it, because I don't have to lie. I don't operate from that space. Nobody got that kind of control over me where I have to distort facts. For what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But just remember your advice is don't even let some shit bother you, and wait for what you got coming, because you do have something coming towards you for sure. If it's a reflective energy, I like that. It's a person that can self-reflect. You don't want no motherfucker that can't self-reflect, because it was the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, the Page of Swords to the Ace of Wands. So this is somebody who got the ability to self-reflect. They've been self-reflecting, and they've been kind of looking and watching. And there's an Ace of Wands coming for you. I'm trying to see which deck I want to use if we talking about employment, because this one could be a little messy. I'm gonna try it with this deck and see what come out. I'm gonna try it, because this deck can be a little messy. I'm gonna try it though. Yeah, I'm still here, so I'm still taking them. Yes, I am. If I'm still here, if I ain't clocked out, I'm still clocked in. Are you still here? Either I'm clocked in or I'm clocked out. Either you're in or you're out. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. I'm gonna try it with what's the T deck, But if it don't come out exactly how I want it, then I may do it in a video. I still owe you a read though, in a video with just a tarot deck. But I'm gonna try it this way, okay? Let me see. And T, I got you. Okay. All right, let's see here. This is interesting. So currently, the energy is unfazed. So currently, you're not letting current circumstances phase you. This is you just, you're not letting the current circumstances phase you. Now, in the recent past, I got lonely and groupie. I feel like there's an energy of like, people acting real cool in the recent past, but like keeping people in the dark, right? It feels like acting real cool and getting together, but lonely is like the Hermit energy is like, but keeping people in the dark, right? I feel like a group of people kept in the dark, right? Something like that. If I'm making sense, I hope I'm making sense, Reed. Oh shit, Paula. Okay, y'all want to keep y'all girl working? She gonna work. Let me write this down real quick before I forget. I keep losing my page. Sorry. Thank y'all. You sure will. Okay, so I said T, you was up, and then Paula. In the recent past, there's an energy like something about a group of people being left in the dark. And you know what I feel like with there's something about the group, you make me feel like being like really cool about it, right? Kicking it, but like keeping people in the dark. Now the obstacle is your shine. Your light irritates their inner demon. So I feel like right now you keeping it cool because you know some shit. That's that awareness. Your awareness irritates their inner demons here. It's like what you're aware of. Now your advice is the carless energy, so it's not the move. That's like the chariot in the reverse for me. Like not the leave. I believe. I'm gonna clarify though. Here's what's interesting though. Underneath we got the forcer and extra trigger. Forces things on you. Forces they way. Use force to get what they want and extra trigger. Why is that here? And then in the near future, I got like a scarcity tactic. I don't know. I feel like, why do it feel like in the near future, like, I don't know why I feel like they're trying to force their way. They're trying to force something to go their way, right? It does. It's like they're trying to force something to go their way and use some sort of tactic. But I feel, okay. But see, your light irritates their inner demon, so it's like you know better. Something about like you know better. So maybe I don't know, it's like it's something about you not letting them go too far or letting something go too far or let something move forward. Let me get some tarot. Let me see here, Ree. Let me get some tarot. I feel like they could low-key be extra triggered because they can't force some shit. They can't force some shit to go their way they want it to go. And it's almost because, like I said, like motherfuckers know better, you know better. Your light irritates their energy, what you're aware of, like you shine, like for sure. There's something like it's definitely like what you're aware of, and that's why I feel like unfazed is like right now. It's no reason for you to be phased because you know some shit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because they can't. Yeah. It's an energy of somebody being extra triggered because they can't force their way. And I feel like it's something about a scarcity tactic, like people trying to use a scarcity tactic to get something to go their way. I don't feel like it will. Let me clarify. Let me see if I can get to it, Reed. Let me see. Okay. See, it is something about like, I feel like in the recent past, it's something about a group of people being left in the dark. I do. I feel like it's an energy of playing some shit real cool, but keeping people in the dark. Yep, the Knight of Pentacles. About long term. Page of Swords. But I got the Empress to the Eight of Cups. So it's definitely like I see you having the ability to turn your back because you are the Empress. You got some options too. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You got two options coming in. Let me see why unfazed here is current. It's the current energy. It's not for you to even be phased. Nine of Cups, because you're going to get your way, sis. Don't let shit phase you because you're going to get your way. The Nine of Cups. Yep, the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to get them cups filled. You're going to get your way, sis. You're going to get your value. You're going to get what you worth. Yep, the 8 of Wands. You're going to get communication about it. Yep, the 4 of Wands. Yes. You're going to get communication. Yes, it's not for you to give a fuck because you're going to get what you wish for. Don't let shit phase you. You're going to get what you worth. 4 of Wands here. Yep. Queen of Wands and the 10 of Wands. And then you can then you'll be active. You'll be able to let that whole situation go. Let me see why your light irritates their inner demons. Again, to be aware is to be alive. I don't know who turned woke into a bad thing, but I do feel like you are completely aware. Shine. Look, the Ace of Swords, I'm telling you. The obstacle is your light irritate their inner demons, baby. You are aware. The Ace of Swords, you know your worth. The 4 of Wands, you know. With the 4 of Wands, I also feel like if you know that you can partner up, you know about partnerships, you know your shit. And you know how partnerships and shit's supposed to work. You know about the fucking agreements. I also feel like you know that there's other places to partner up. The Queen of Wands, yep. 10 of Wands, like you don't have to carry that. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, yep. The High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. I see you using your intuition. There's a King of Pentacles under here. I feel like they might have thought they left you stuck and unable to move, but that ain't true. The 10 of Cups. Yep, High Priestess. It's something about you using your intuition about knowing what can and can't move forward. I also feel like you know that something is not gonna go well. Like something is not gonna move forward for them people the way they want it to in the future. You know it. You know something is not gonna move forward the way they want. It's like they're not gonna have a happy ending. Here you are, this High Priestess. There's a King of Pentacles here. I do feel like you're going to celebrate. Yep. 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands. You're going to celebrate something with a King of Pentacles here. Hey, Keys. Let me see. There's an energy that's definitely going to be extra triggered because you can't be forced. This is an energy being extra triggered because they can't force things on you, force their way, or use force to get what they want. Look, the Knight of Wands, what'd I tell you? Yep, the Page of Pentacles. The Temperance. It's something about your plan. Strength. Yep. The 3 of Swords. Listen. If you plan your shit right, like I feel like there's an energy you temper yourself and plan your shit right and just remaining strong because this gonna hurt. 3 of Swords, yeah, it's gonna be a little hurting. Somebody gonna be triggered as fuck. Give me some for the scarcity tactic. There's going to be a little scarcity tactic in the near future. I feel like there's definitely a little scarcity tactic trying to be implored on you. Look, the 2 of Wands and the Hermit and the Hangman. Yeah, it may be a scarcity tactic to try to get you to hang in there, hang around. But with the Hermit and the 2 of Wands, this feels like, the Hermit is an investigator, somebody already looking into you. Yeah, the 2 of Swords, the King of Wands. There's definitely a decision getting ready to come in from you. There's a King of Wands under here. To the 9 of Pentacles here. There's someone that's moving forward with you. Ace of Wands. There's definitely someone coming towards you that's moving forward with you. King of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. I don't know why it's that little pullback energy from where you currently are, like trying to hold on. Like I said, they could be trying to employ some scarcity tactics. I don't know. People could be talking shit. This is an example. But you know how employers can get bitter and then start talking crazy about your PTO and your payouts and shit. Because they know you leaving. You know what I'm talking about? It could be a little bit of that in the near future. And that might be not the exact thing, Reed, but I do feel like it's some of that. I've had some of that. I've been out the field for a while. I want to get back in, but I talk to my sister all the time about this type of stuff. I'm always amazed. I guess I'm so cut off from human beings. I'm always amazed by human behavior. But I definitely had jobs do that. You know how they try to get petty with you when they know you leave, and they be a little extra triggered. They can't, I've been seeing them comments on threads too about people quitting their jobs and their supervisor texting them and all bold about projects that need to be completed and all this old stupid shit. Like, don't push your luck. I told you my ass is leaving. You fuck around and might not get nothing out of me. Like, I digress. But it felt a little bit like that, Reed. Like somebody a little bit pressed. Okay, T, you are next, and then Paula. Somebody may be a little bit pressed. Yeah, I laugh at my sister when she tell me stuff because I'm like, they can't do that. Like some of the stuff going on in her job amazes me. I'm like, they can't do that, right? Like, but it's human behavior. People want to be petty, and I don't know. I said this once before, and I'll say it again. This is the wrong time to be smart. Smart people are not having a good time. This is a bad time to be an intellectual. It is. Intellectuals are losing. The unintellectuals of the world has risen. They have the numbers. They have the numbers, and they have waged war for control. Okay, I got you, pretty T. I got you, boo. Intelligent people. The unintelligent boy. The unintelligent and the greedy. They have they have they have allied together. They have risen up. They formed an alliance against the intelligence. And they have waged war. It's not a good time for smart people right now. All right, T. I'm going to go at this straight for you, by you, okay? See. Give me your number and I'll call. I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take you home, let you check on my ball. I thought another car flipped. Let me make sure, because I could have sworn I heard it. I'm laughing at the line in the song. Maybe not. I don't see it. Okay. Okay. I feel like currently is the energy for you, and please don't take this the wrong way, because sometimes I don't like to go into this type of stuff, and let me know if I'm way off the mark, and I'll figure out what I'm actually dealing with here. I feel like right now it may be a time for you to work on healing childhood wounds. It could be something about you caring for children too, but it could be something about you caring for your inner child. And I don't mean that in no type of shady fucking way, because I had to do that. Everybody don't have to do that, but I feel like we all have You know, we all got a past. We all got history. We all made it grew up differently, and different shit could scar you in childhood. But I do feel like it's something about you nurturing your inner child, not neglecting your inner child. Okay. There could also be something about you really having to take a lot of care with kids too. In the recent past, you got a boss daddy, an emperor energy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, boss daddy energy. I could see this two ways. It could be something literally about a man, but this could be in the recent past, like you having to take the responsibility for everything. Like this could be you feeling like you got to be the mama and the daddy, which I did for years, right? Like I had to. I know shade. Like I'm not one of them women that say Happy Father's Day to myself. You get what I'm saying? But it could definitely be like you having to be the boss. You having to make all the decisions. You have to be the one in control, right? You may have had to do that, and you may have had to done this for a long time to the point where like you don't neglect your inner child, right? I don't know. It could have been a feeling definitely like having to grow up and be the mature one a lot faster than maybe you should have. Let me know if I got this right, Pretty T. And I don't mean no shade. Trust me, baby. My childhood was no fucking walk in the park. And I'm not, I don't want to sound like I'm coming off as like being judgmental and none of that shit. But I feel this a couple ways, right? I definitely feel like it could be an energy of feeling like you have to step up and do everything for the fucking kid. If you a mom, you got to be the mama and the daddy, especially if the daddy don't step up. And like you having to make all the fucking decisions and be the mama and the daddy. But I also feel like there's an energy as well of you having to kind of nurture your inner child, not neglect your inner child. And when I say the inner child, it took me a minute to get there, but when I hit a certain age, I did start connecting with that person I used to be way before life and shit happened to me, you know? A sense of whimsy and wonder and the dreams and the hopes I had for myself. And it is some deep shit. I don't want to go too deep, but I hope I'm making sense to you. The obstacle here is jackpot, and this is the tables turning, like the wheel of fortune. Some things changing for you now. It is winning money, got money, rich, inheritance, unexpected money. It is some things changing. Your advice is waiting. I do feel like there's some things you waiting on. I'm gonna clarify what that waiting is about. I do feel like, and it's the second time it came up in your reads, I do feel like there's a real energy I keep picking up for you to wait and see. I feel like T, you are very fucking intuitive. And I feel like that could drive you crazy like it drives me crazy, because I hate to feel like I know some shit and I know it right now, but I can't see it or prove it. And having to hear the Lord tell me, wait, I'm a nut, right? Yep. I had to grow up way before my time. I did, because some of it because of decisions that I made, and some of them for decisions that was made long before I could make a decision. And you know what? It sucks, and it definitely has been put in. It definitely, I'm very aware of it now, because most of my children are grown, and they're going into adulthood, and they're having adult experiences that I never got to have because I did. Their version of adulthood and mine, and I admire it, but it definitely reminds me that I used to be a young person with hopes and dreams and aspirations too, and life took a different turn for me. But you definitely still want to connect to that person. Don't you ever fucking lose her. I'm talking too much. We gonna see what the waiting is about. What you don't know is the dirty offer, and a dirty offer could be two sides for me, so we gonna clarify that as well. And I'm gonna find out what that's about, because sometimes it's an ace of wands, sometimes it's a legit offer to like really this person's hand is dirty in this card, because sometimes to me this is somebody who really want to put their hands in the dirt. I repotted all my plants the other day, so this was my fucking hands, right? But I put my hands in the dirt, I planted seeds and really grew something, right? And in the near future, both cards under the deck is talking about haters. So be fucking aware of haters in the near future. In the near future, you may be completely aware that someone hates on your light, magic, and power. Be aware that happiness hater. You could have some haters around you. Again, T, I've been talking about them all night. It ain't shit you can do about it, right? It ain't shit you can do about somebody who hates to be happy, or that's a hater of another motherfucker happiness, or a motherfucker that's hating on you because of your Spirituality, magic, light, and power. How the fuck can you combat somebody hating on you for that? So it ain't for you to give a fuck, right? You know what? You know what? I've been telling myself, pretty T. I'm single right now, but I've been telling myself, no matter what happens with the next relationship I get in, no matter how that floats, because I've decided that I do not want to live. I don't want to live or be in a relationship where I am constantly questioning and suspicious. And there's only one or two ways like to really deal with that, because I don't, if it's somebody that I'm constantly fucking suspicious of, right, and if I know what I'm seeing and my suspicions ain't fucking wrong, if I'm positive of what I'm seeing and I just don't want it to be, I gotta listen to my intuition and let them go. But if it's my own fucking insecurities that's planting these seeds of suspicions in my head, and I'm doing it to myself, that if I can't trust them, I have to be able to trust myself. Because at the end of the day, humans are gonna human. I know who I do trust well enough. I know who I know better than anybody in this world. And as long as I honor her and I make sure I make decisions that's good for her, right? Honor her enough where I ain't gonna let no Emma ever get over on me too good, where I'm not listening to my intuition, but also not letting my insecurity speak louder than everything else. So you gonna find that balance too. I feel like I'm talking too much, T, but you'll find that balance too. Give me some for this boss daddy energy in the recent past. 5 of Swords, the Queen of Wands. I feel like in the recent past there's been a real energy which you may feel like you have always had to combat with masculine energies about stepping up and being the boss, right? Queen of Wands, to the point where you had to do it yourself, right? I feel like it's like you feel like with the 5 of Swords, you know, the 5 of Swords is manipulation, tit for tat, competition, jealousy. Is something about like tit for tat, back and forth, to the point where you had to just, with the Queen of Wands, do shit yourself, right? Yes. I feel like the 5 of Swords with the boss daddy is also given like you wasn't wrong with expectations in the past about wanting people to step up and be and play their role. For sure. I don't feel like you was wrong about everybody who you wanted to be like the fucking boss. Like stand the fuck up. You wasn't wrong, but I feel like with the Queen of Wands, it came to the point where you just had to do the shit yourself. Yep, 8 of Wands. I just have to go do it myself. Yep, Chariot. Yep. Just gonna have to move the shit myself, do it myself. Yes. Yeah, I feel like you've been disappointed by men in the past, for sure. And I also feel like that, like, past disappointment could be what's fucking with your head about somebody who here now that's showing up as the boss daddy, right? Just put it where it goes. Give me some for this inner child energy here, girl. And so many popped out. Look, the Devil, the 10 of Pentacles. See, it's about childhood, toxic shit. The 7 of Wands, having to defend yourself. The 8 of Pentacles. Like I said, it feels like working. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you had to feel like you had to take care of yourself a lot during childhood. It could have been something about like drugs, toxicity. It's definitely like working through childhood shit. Or like I said, feeling like you having to take care of fucking kids by yourself, right? And again, having to defend kids and shit. Like, you know, it runs deep, sis. I feel it. Support the Knight of Cups. But definitely, like I said, remember to nurture your inner child. You know what you have to do sometimes? You have to go back and be your own mother. I had to go back and mother my own inner child. I had to go back and mother her and tell her that she was good enough, that she was smart, she was capable, that some shit wasn't her fault, you know, that it was okay to be confused. I had to go back and really mother my fucking self, like, and forgive myself, you know. I digress. Give me some for this jackpot energy. Wheel of Fortune here. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Okay. There's definitely something changing here. Are you dealing with a King of Cups? Because there's something changing here with you and a masculine energy. You're the Queen of Wands. He's the King of Cups. And I see the Eight of Wands. Something moving forward. And there's another King. Something is changing. The obstacle is the tables turning. Some things changing. You hitting a jackpot. Something hitting just right. And then away you go. Give me some for this waiting energy here. Your card's just spilling out, girl. The Five of Wands. I feel like that's the biggest conflict right now for you. The King of Pentacles. See, there's something about you waiting. And the Five of Wands is like that tug of war, that power struggle. Listen, I don't like waiting, and I don't blame you for not liking waiting either. Yeah, see, yeah, but look, next to this man and this waiting, you got two fives. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. And I gotta tell you, baby, this could also be like you... This could be you in your mind, right? Like, I don't know, because it like, you could be like, it's the waiting. It's the getting to the point where you want things to get to that could be like really fucking you up, right? Again, you got a King of Pentacles here. Six of Cups, three of Wands. You got a King of Pentacles here, and I feel like there's someone that's really sweet on you. It is. Three of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, there's another man. King of Swords. Justice. They go to Libra. Magician. Ace of Swords. Yeah. The struggle gonna be for you and just having to be in this waiting period, because there's a lot going on. There's a Five of Wands, but you don't lack shit. It's nothing that you lack, and I feel like the real struggle for you is waiting. The dirty offer, the Lovers. There's definitely an offer coming in. The Moon. There's a sincere offer, divinely guided. I feel like this dirty offer comes in for the way I felt about it. Like with me actually repotting my plants and shit. I feel like this is a legit offer coming in to like really like start something from the ground up and grow. Here's the Moon. There it is, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, it's something changing. I feel like the obstacle is you waiting for that change to happen, and I get it, because sis, I don't like fucking waiting either. But this waiting period may be also for you to address, like we talked about, like the inner childhood wounds, and you finding your sense of whimsy and joy and that type of shit again, you know, because life whoops our asses. Now, in the near future, beware, because you're gonna have some haters. The Star, see, I feel like you are shining. There it is again. Your light, your magic, your power. I feel like it's on in the near future. And you may definitely have a spiritual hater. Might be an Aquarius. Yeah. The Tower. You can't be held back. And I do feel like there's something here about a spiritual hater. Somebody who's very, very, very stuck and stubborn. Possibly miserable. Maybe a fixed sign. It does definitely feel like an energy of somebody who wants to hold you, like kind of, that's hating because they kind of want to hold you back. Because just it looks like you're like the stars, like things are aligning for you. The Tower and the Ace of Wands, girl. You got a big old... I see things hot and heavy with you and your man. I see that. I see some... Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. Reggie just walked in. My Reggie. But yeah, I see some very hot and heavy energy for you and your man in the near future. Just be aware of happiness, haters. Because especially, you know what, I don't know. And this could be somebody around you like that you've known since childhood that's still in your life. Somebody who's been around you for a long time. You could notice that this is somebody who could be a hater of your happiness. Not like that, but let's say T, you might mention something about your man, something good, and somebody will say some old funky fuck shit, right? Just be careful of that. Yeah, I know, baby. But you know what? It's the intuition. It's you're a Pisces. It can drive us crazy. It really can. It's damn near driven me crazy. I found tarot. I tell the story all the time. I found tarot because I knew what I knew, and I couldn't believe what was happening to me. And I knew what my spirit. I knew what everything was leading and guiding, and stuff wasn't making no sense. My ass was supposed to have been on the bank's clock doing bank work, and I ended up searching up Pisces on YouTube at work and fell off into some damn tarot readers that was strumming my pain with their fingers and singing my life with their words. I never saw tarot reads before or heard it, and they blew my mind, and I fell off into that shit so deep. It was, that's how we got here. The intuition could have drove me crazy, but it didn't. But when I saw women doing that, I said, I have to learn. How the fuck do they do that? I don't know how the fuck they're doing that, but I'm going to learn, and that's exactly what I did. All right, Paula, you are up next. I believe you are last, and then I'm clocking out. I hope you still here, Paula. I hope I didn't take too long. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. Tonight was a good night. It ended on a good night. It ended on a good note. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. You want a Taurus? Let's see. Fake smile. So I can tell you right now, this person isn't happy. Let me see. Interesting. Okay. So sis, the current energies we got is no facts, never has the facts, make shit up and lies. I feel like you probably feel like, and I'm not like that, it might not be so severe as the card said, but I feel like you feel like you don't have you don't have the facts. Like you can't put your finger on one fact about anything. Paula, I hate to do this, but do you mind if I pee real quick? Just so I can be more comfortable and take my time, because I don't want to keep doing the dancey dance. Is it okay? I need to. Just give me a couple seconds. I won't be long, I promise. But I gotta get it done. So I could be comfortable. That was very necessary. I apologize. Like I said, now I can feel comfortable. Great. sure everything is still on. Okay, there I go. Okay, that's just a little behind. Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, sorry, Paula. Like, you may flat out think this person is not being honest, but I just feel like you feel like there's no facts, right? Like you like there's not a particular fact you can put your finger on, right? What's interesting is in the recent past, I got a grudge holder. And what's funny to me is, I'm gonna be honest with you. This Taurus might be dealing with that kind of energy. This Taurus could be dealing with an energy that doesn't have the facts, that never had the facts, that makes shit up and lie. And this Taurus could literally be real bitter about it. And I'm gonna tell you why I think that's also a possibility, because the obstacle is broke ass. Now again, if this is not the Taurus themselves dealing with that energy, because this could literally be somebody, like I said, this could be somebody who you haven't heard, like, again, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. This might be something that he dealing with, where you might know some things about it, but you might not know all the facts. Because I feel like I could be dealing with somebody who real bitter right now, that's kind of holding a grudge. It's not at you, but it could be at this energy that we're talking about. It could almost be like somebody in a bitter phase right now, and that's why you're not hearing from them. I'm gonna be honest, it's somebody who I combat bitterness. I grew up watching some real bitter people and how they operated, and it's one thing I always knew. I knew I never wanted to be bitter, because I feel like when you hold on to a certain level of bitterness, that shit eats you. I watched it eat people from the inside and out. And I feel like some people that I knew and I watched, their bitterness killed their joy. Like, being that bitter killed any potential forever. I saw opportunities where them people could have been happy, but they were so fucking bitter that they couldn't see opportunities. So I've been combating bitterness my whole life. I made a conscious effort. Bitch, no, you can't never. That's why I never want to, like, hate anybody or carry that kind of thing, because at the end of the day, you're not hurting that person, you're hurting yourself. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. So I feel like I am picking up a little bit of the, you don't know all the facts, but I also feel like there's an energy that's current that this person is dealing with. I feel like this person has a grudge. I don't feel like this person has a grudge against you. I don't. Now, I do feel like because you don't have all the facts in the recent past, that could have made you be like a little pissed, like you holding a little grudge about some shit. But see, the obstacle is broke ass, and I don't feel like you know anything about that, right? Your advice is lonely, and I feel like this is not you being lonely. I feel like this is for you to know that there's someone that is lonely. I feel like it's for you to know that someone is lonely. They're in a dark place. And what you don't know is the divination abuser. And this is what I felt about this, which is really interesting, but I felt it. This is being taken advantage of for your skills, gifts, and abilities, right? And I feel like someone doesn't want to do that. I feel like someone may be restraining and holding back from you at the moment because they don't want. It's like somebody could definitely not want to dump bunch of shit on you, unload a lot of shit on you, take you for granted. They don't like. They may not want to trauma dump on you. I feel like somebody is bitter, but they don't want to. They don't want that bitterness to affect you in any kind of way. Now in the near future, we got want you back, sis. Just so you know. Yes, and I'm gonna tell you something. You know they're fixed. You know what's funny? My son was a Taurus. I learned a lot about Tauruses, raising one, and then when I went in my chart, I found out that my Venus is in Taurus. It makes perfect sense to me because I love stubbornly. I do. I love stubbornly, but I'm super fucking sensitive. Like, my feelings can be hurt very easy because of that energy, right? Right? I love so stubbornly that it's easy for me to get them feelings hurt. I could definitely hold on to that hurt. right? My heart can hurt for a long time behind some shit, right? Raising one and then finding out one was that it was in my chart made a lot of sense to me about how they operate. And I'm very sensitive. My son was super sensitive. You wouldn't know it because he was stoic. He was stoic. He was very stoic. And I got that in me too. He was very stoic. But did those feelings run deep. But you know, fixed signs also had the ability to hold grudges. Grudges too. You know, fixed signs are stubborn. Them motherfuckers can hold some grudges. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. What was the other one? Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, and what's the other one? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Yeah, they can hold some fucking grudges. Give me some for the grudge holder in the recent past. Who is this and what's this about? Look. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. I told you, somebody feels motherfucking betrayed. They still hurt. They holding on to that grudge. I told you. The Knight of Swords. Yep. Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, this person is still, strength. This person is still pissed. Let me see what no facts are. I feel like I said, I feel like you don't know all the facts, but I also feel like somebody is feels like they dealing with somebody who never has the facts and makes shit up and lie. The Sun. See, you don't know everything. You don't have all the clarity. The Tower, boom. You don't know how bad some shit went, sis. You don't know how some shit went up. Some shit probably still going up. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo. They go that fixed energy again. I feel like it's clear. I feel like someone could definitely be seeing it clear that somebody definitely, like the Tower could be somebody literally ready to fucking explode because it's very clear that somebody never has the facts. They make shit up and they lie. It could also be some lies about some money because the Sun could be a blessing, right? And abundance. Boom, the Tower. Girl, strength. Leo, I told you it is again. 2 of Pentacles. There's something coming up. Somebody having to make some real decisions here, and they having to remain strong. The King of Wands, he having to take action. What's this blockage? Why is broke ass the obstacle here? The Ace of Cups. See, I don't feel like somebody has a bad fucking feeling about you at all. I feel like with the Ace of Cups, somebody still got a lot of love for you, but that broke ass feeling, broken, sis. Look, death. Yep, that has to end, change, and transform. These are major arcanas here, too. Just having to transform that. And major changes. Yep, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, some major changes, death. Before this person communicates you, Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands, they want to. The Wheel of Fortune, they want to feel better. Yeah, they want something to turn around and go in their favor for them to be able to move on. They feel like something needs to change and go in their favor for them to be able to move on. For sure. Give me some for this lonely energy. I feel like your advice is lonely. I feel like Spirit wants you to know this person is lonely. I don't feel like this is somebody who is enjoying somebody else's company right now. Not at all. And I feel like you don't know all the facts. Yep, death. This is ego death. This is also dark night of the soul. Again, you got Virgo and Scorpio energy here. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone still got love for you. I feel like someone is going through a dark night of the soul. 8 of Wands. I feel like they do want to reach out to you. Yeah, the Fool. They will. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to come towards you and like have a new beginning, start all over. But that Ace of Pentacles, they want to be able to start in a big way. Something about something big. There you go though. King of Wands and the Tower. Give me something for what you don't know with the Divination Abuser. Again, I also feel like it's one of them things too, Paula. Because you are intuitive, the Divination Abuser is a High Priestess. You might be able to intuitively pick up on abuse. And I do feel like it could be one of them things where somebody is avoiding you because they don't want you to pick up on what's been going on, right? Because again, I'm an empath, and that's why I avoid people when I'm feeling down, because I assume people are gonna pick it up because I can pick it up in other people. And like I said, I don't want to spread it. I don't want to spread the doom. So I withdraw. I feel like this is somebody who does not want you to be abused or mistreated or misused due to this situation. I do feel that way. And I also feel like somebody feels like you're intuitive and you could probably pick up on some shit. Look, the Four of Cups. What I'm telling you, I told you. I feel like someone is very discontent. I feel like they feel like you will be able to pick up on that. I also feel like they see you as this high priestess energy, and there's a missed opportunity here with you too. Yeah, the Six of Wands. See, somebody want to feel better, victory and success. And I also feel like I do feel like you the type of person that'll pick up on some shit. In the Six of Wands, you will say it. Somebody don't want to be forced to acknowledge that they feeling this Four of Cups energy too. Yeah, and I feel like it's something about them feeling like you could pick up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? In the near future, definitely wants you back. I see this person wearing a fake smile, but I see you being this queen rising, stepping in the power, praise, and stepping in the power, being praised, and in the spotlight. Give me some for wants you back for the near future. Slid right on out. The world, a cycle closing out, a lesson being learned. I do feel like somebody may feel like as soon as the cycle closes out, they want you back. Yep, the King of Cups. I'm telling you, there's emotions. Someone definitely has emotions here. Temperance. Yeah, and that's that healing energy too, having to heal them emotions. Judgment, a wake-up call. This person is going through big stuff. Give me one more. You definitely may get a message too with the world and wants you back. There's somebody reaching back out. Look, the Tower. Boom. Major arcanas here. Seven of Pentacles. Is something been yeah. There's going to be some communication. It's going to come in like the Tower for me. Because it's here. It's like explosive communication. Definitely could be after some stuff done wrapped up. But it's with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. It's something about some awaited communication coming in with the Seven of Pentacles. The Star. But it's hopeful. Yeah, the High Priestess. I see you using your intuition. Got some decisions to make. Yeah, it's something with you and him. The High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and him not feeling so weighted down and heavy. He going through it though. He the wounded warrior. He the wounded warrior, and it got a lot to do with finances. I feel like he's giving a situation a lot. It's taking a lot out of him. It's taking a lot out of him, but he's giving a lot to it too because he's still holding that grudge. And like I said, we can't. I'm trying not to judge because it's hard. Depending on what somebody do to you, it's fucking hard not to hold a grudge. I'm not judging. I work on that shit all the time. I work on it. I work on not holding a grudge because I know what it does to you. I know what it does to you. It eats you from the fucking inside out. And the rebellious spirit and nature in me, I feel like it gives somebody a lot of control over you when you hold a grudge. And I want to rebel against anybody having control over me. I don't want anybody to be able to control my feelings, my future, my emotions, and my destiny like that. It's true when they say forgiveness is not about the person. It's for you. It's true. Forgiveness is for you. Because a motherfucker don't even have to be sorry. But if you forgive them, that means you can let the shit go. And you ain't got to take them back to forgive them. But you let it the fuck go. I don't want to live my life bitterly. I do feel like that person has been holding a grudge. But in their defense, they going through some shit. They are. So it's a process. It's a process. Oh, you definitely might with the World in the Tower and wants you back. Yeah. If he see you, if he see you, he gonna immediately know he wants you back. Cause I saw that the World, the arena. What you doing in that arena with the World? What you doing in there? Is it something that's gonna be televised or be online? World tour. What you going to do doing in that arena? If he sees you, it's going to be like explosive. I feel like it's going to be that energy where he immediately realizes that he wants you back. Not saying that he ain't knew that he wants you anyway, but it's almost like when you see somebody and you like, damn, you know, I get it. I hope you get it. All right. I think I'm officially clocking out. It's 1 a.m. I did good work. We did good work tonight. I enjoyed myself and I enjoyed y'all. I thank every last single one of y'all who participated and sent me good vibes, prayed, liked the videos, hyped me up, booked, any of that. I thank y'all for trusting me, believing in me, supporting me, allowing me this opportunity. I hope something that I said to each and every one of y'all gave y'all some peace, love, light, and clarity. I will be up tomorrow. I have some content for us. I'll be ready to call the balls and the strikes how I see them. I hope to see y'all there. Y'all, please, when you go to bed tonight, remember to be grateful for everything that you have, and be grateful for the things that have not came in yet but that are on their way. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all very, very, very soon. Paula, I know that my video was on delay, so I'm gonna be out of this video. But if you got some responses about this arena and this world energy, I still want to know. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I love you. Good night.